A surface marker buoy is used to inform boat traffic of a diver's location. A delayed surface marker buoy can be deployed whilst underwater. It's important that each diver carries their own surface marker buoy in case of separation.
In my career we've had quite a few incidents with divers, missing divers, lost divers, etc. And providing they're not had a problem on the bottom and not surface, then generally we've been fairly successful in finding them. We've had incidents where we've searched for hours and just, you know, when the light's failing and you think you're not going to find somebody, all of a sudden you come across them, or perhaps possibly the helicopter will spot them. But the important thing is, if the more visible they are, the more chance we have of finding them. Every diver should carry an SMB, but the number of divers that enter the water without an SMB, it's unbelievable that they can do it. We've got a lot of boat traffic with the local fishermen coming in and out, and it's just so dangerous.
As you can see, there's a whole range of different types, styles of SMBs, reels and spools that you can use. SMB is used to mark your position on the surface to the dive boat, or in an emergency to aid rescuers in detecting you. You can see that there's a number of different ways of inflating your SMB. So for example, this one is inflated by a regulator inserted into the bottom of the SMB, whereas this one uses a compressed air cylinder, and this one uses a CO2 cylinder. You can see also this has got reflective tape, which is going to make it easier for you to be spotted, whereas this one you can insert a torch into it. You can see also that most of these are orange. Yellow SMBs are used for a specific purpose by technical divers to indicate an underwater emergency. You don't need to have a yellow SMB. If you're only going to have one SMB, and all divers should carry their own SMB, then it should be orange. SMBs can be used with a reel or a spool. Each use a slightly different technique, but both require practice. There are a number of different ways of deploying your delayed SMB. You can use a regulator and purge it into the bottom of your SMB bag. When doing this, always make sure that you keep one regulator in your mouth. Never fill your SMB while you're holding your breath. Or you can use a compressed air or CO2 cartridge to fill the SMB. When you deploy your delayed SMB, make sure the line doesn't get entangled in the hose or your regulator. Ensure you maintain your buoyancy and you're not pulled to the surface by the SMB. It can be alarming if the reel jams. If it does, just let it go. In order to do this, you have to make sure that the reel isn't attached to you or any other diver. One way to avoid your reel jamming is to regularly run out the line from your reel and then wind it back on tightly so there's no chance of jamming. In cold water, there's a danger of a free flow if you're using your regulator to inflate the SMB. In this situation, we'd recommend an alternative method of deploying the SMB.